been gone for a while. Did I miss anything?
Remarkable and historic scene tonight in New York. Federal agents escorting off a U.S. government aircraft the now former president of Venezuela. This after Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia Flores had been captured during a U.S. military raid on the presidential palace in the Venezuelan capital of Caracas.
At my direction, the United States Armed Forces conducted an extraordinary military operation in the capital of Venezuela. Overwhelming American military power, air, land, and sea, was used to launch a spectacular assault. And it was an assault like people have not seen since World War II.
We're bombing Venezuela right now. It is 2:35 a.m. and Pete Kedsbrook, fucking cosplay G.I. Joe, is literally bombing Venezuela. You guys didn't stop them when they were bombing boats in the ocean. You didn't stop them when they fucking took a tanker off the coast of Venezuela like a bunch of fucking pirates. You guys didn't say shit when they bombed Nigeria less than 2 weeks ago. What the fuck are you guys doing? We are the terrorists. We are exporting terrorists.
No war with Venezuela!
Communists immediately took to the streets demanding the release of Maduro. The same leftists that once demanded that his regime be toppled have now joined their comrades in protest on the streets. No principles, just a knee-jerk reaction to oppose Trump. And the same Democrats who increased the $15 million bounty on his head to $25 million are now standing in opposition. They accuse Trump of cozying up with Putin and Maduro. And now they're shocked because he actually did something about them.
Hard to keep the other side happy, I guess, Senator. What's your view on that?
Bill, what you have is Democrats. They're not America policy. They're not America first policy. They're not for pro-America. They're for politics. I mean, obviously, you see Chuck Schumer, that is the biggest hypocrite that I've ever been around in my life, who is contradicting himself just 5 years ago.
And the president brags about his Venezuela policy? Give us a break. He hasn't brought an end to the Maduro regime. The Maduro regime is more powerful today and more entrenched today than it was when the president began. When the United States engages in this kind of regime change and so-called nation building, it always ends up hurting the United States.
What do you make of this? It's a very, very big development in a months-long effort against Venezuela.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really interested to hear what the president has to say in his remarks from the White House that are planned for just a little under an hour from now. Ali, I feel like in your heart of hearts, when you think about what the United States just did, I think there are very few Americans right now who have any idea why the United States did it.
They never intended to do anything. It was just all political theater by do-nothing politicians, just wasting space in the Capitol. Empty suits with empty promises. And the mindless mob, just as vacuous as our politicians, are out holding signs they didn't write, chanting slogans they don't understand, upset over an issue they never looked into.
I'm organized with the Revolutionary Communists of America. We're out here to say hands off Venezuela, and we unequivocally stand with the people of Venezuela against U.S. imperialist aggression.
What do you think about the people of Venezuela celebrating on the streets?
What?
What do you think about the people of Venezuela celebrating on the streets today?
I saw images of Venezuelans being bombed after the U.S., bombed Caracas, so I'm not sure what you're talking about, but yeah, I think you should definitely...
Show me the bombings that you're talking about? I didn't see any.
I don't know, I just saw it on Reddit. It was on the front page of the internet, so
okay.
I don't know.
But what do you think about the people celebrating, the hundreds of thousands of people that are in the streets celebrating?
I have yet to see it. Can you show me that?
Yeah, sure. What do you think about that?
I mean, At the end of the day, I stand with the people of Venezuela against U.S. imperialism. The U.S. has no right to bomb the people of Venezuela. The U.S. has no right to kidnap another
Why
leader
are
of
they all
another.
celebrating? Why are they celebrating?
You know, I don't know. Do you have a correspondent there who can ask? I'm here demonstrating against. I'm here demonstrating against U.S. imperialism.
So, just what are your thoughts on it?
I'm here protesting U.S. intervention, U.S. imperialism, and U.S. capitalism.
Okay.
The Epstein class, the class of Wall Street, the capitalist class, needs to be overthrown. I'm in full support of socialism, of course. I think Mamdani's words and his actions have not matched up. He's talking a lot about socialism, but he's buddying up to the representatives of the Democrats, of the Republicans, of the Epstein class, of the class of billionaires.
So he's buddying up with them.
Most of these people don't know what they're protesting for. And the ones that do are pulling their strings like puppet masters. A bunch of privileged kids who don't know what they're talking about are telling Venezuelans how they should feel, instead of listening to the Venezuelans themselves.
I was watching the show, then my sister came up to me and she was like, oh, they bombed Venezuela. And I was like, what? What do you mean they bombed Venezuela? All my hair is like, that skin was like, all waking up. And I was like, what? Are you kidding? Are you joking? This is not funny. And I was just like, with like, the feeling of, I want to cry, but also I'm happy. And I couldn't sleep. So I decided to come here and see like, and feel with the other people, the same feelings that they're feeling. I'm hoping for peace of all, for being able to celebrate with my family and reunite with my family there, still have family there, and to see them again.
Edgar has been here since he was 11 years old, born and raised in Venezuela, out here since early this morning. Tell me, why did you want to be out here?
Well, okay, before I begin, I just want to talk to you, America, and I hope you have your coffee when I tell you this, but these are great news. All eyes on Venezuela. These are historical news. This is history in the making. I mean, my chest, it feels like it's gonna explode with joy, because before I was even born, there have been struggles. My family has been fighting for so many years before I was even here. They have told me about it. They told me about a time where democracy existed, and now I can finally look forward to that.
It really is wonderful to see so many people coming together. There are a lot of emotions behind this. I mean, they're not just cheering because of what just happened today. This comes from generations upon generations of stories of struggle. A lot of times we've heard people cheer "Si se puede," and now they're saying "Si se pudo." Now we did it.
A group of Venezuelan Americans are celebrating the liberation of their home country. WHF 11's Clary Shaley and photojournalist Connie Offit tell us why they're rejoicing.